the bass is getting heavier, but the drums, they are like that through the whole track. Yeah, the idea was like to make a jungle track which never drops, so you wait for the like super jungle, I don't know, amen drop, but it never happens, and you just enjoy the bassline. So yeah, let's take a look what we have for the bass. For the bassline, I used Massive as usual, and the first thing I should say is that yeah, I think it's not working here. So I used the Saturn on the master channel, and I also used Saturn here a lot to make things more saturated and dirty. So yeah, and when I started to make this bassline, this preset, I already put some FXs on that, and then start to tweak some knobs. So the first thing I did here is added a couple of FXs, like Sound Godizer, to make it more loud and fat. Then yeah, I think equalizer comes later, and Saturn. So Saturn is like here we have multi-band saturation. I think this is, yeah. Okay, I think this is the wrong part of the track. Yes. Here the bass is better. There was a part of the track where only sub bass was playing, so this is the bass line. And let me check how it sounds without any processing. Something like that. So it's pretty. Yeah, it's almost the same, but without, you know, that punchy and like heavy saturation and like heaviness. So yeah, I think what I want to say you here, that sometimes it's like it's wise to try put some processing on the synth before even turn any knobs. Like for this bassline, I wanted to make it really dirty, saturated and stuff like that, and I already knew that I will use some kind of saturation or distortion, so that way, when I like put the saturation first, I could listen to the result, to the sound like closer to the final sound. Okay, I'm talking too much about not necessary things. Let's just see what I did in the Massive. Yeah. So this is two oscillators. They a little bit detuned, so the pitch of each one of the oscillators, it's just a couple of cents difference, not much. Then we have pitch. So pitch is going down, like for, I think, like approximately for one semitone, maybe two. So it's slowly getting down. So basically I have, so I started from one patch, one preset in Massive, and then I cloned it and to make some differences in different parts of the track. So like later in the tune when the bass getting more heavier, it's pretty much the same preset, but like a little bit like with a couple of tweaks here and there. So the pitch is going down. There is a modulation on pitch, like a little modulation. Also there is like modulation oscillator is turned on, and what it's doing here is it's making a phase modulation. And it's also detuned, so it's not 0 but 36 cents upper than the main pitch, so it gives it like modulation stuff. Then we have filter. Yeah, let's turn off the FXs for some time. So yeah, pretty much basic. Like detuned, square, and oh yeah, I forgot to say that this is square without high harmonics and sine wave. So yeah, the idea was to make it moving, so like to make waves, and I did it through detuning and like just experimenting with the modulation oscillator. So without processing, it sounds quite like thin, but with the tube saturation like by Shaper, and also all these FXs, Sangudizer, Saturn. There is also tape noise. So when it gets saturated, the noise also like have that lovely character. Yeah, then again, couple of cues. Just yeah, I think it's I tweaked them when I was mixing the tune. Yeah, that's it. So I will include this bassline to the monthly Patreon pack. Yeah, let's check just the second part. Yeah, also what I forgot to say, that